were leaked?
I don't know exactly how they were leaked or who is leaking them. All I know for sure is I had them on my hard drive only, which I lost before I left the country.
So presumably, whoever stole the hard drive must have leaked them.
Yes, or the one who stole or found the hard drive might have sold it and someone went through. For all I know is, through the revelation since this incident, I know quite a number of boys, particularly UDS boys, have had copies of the files on their computers. So at this point, I can say that it's not being leaked by just one source, but quite a number of people who have the files.
At what point did you realize that one, it had been stolen, two, it's circulating?
Say again?
At what point did you realize that the drive had been stolen and it was circulating?
Yes, I realized the drive was missing when I arrived in Canada. Yeah, there were two hard drives along with my perfume. My perfume and the two hard drives were missing. That's when I noticed it. But I didn't hear anything about the circulation till on the 22nd of July. That's when it started.
Khamil, I need to ask you this, and pardon me, because I'm wondering, I've seen these pictures, all of them different women. Why did you choose to record this in the first place? Because if they hadn't been recorded, some may say it would have even been leaked even when the drive was stolen.
Yes, I acknowledge that and I regret it so much. It's something stupid I did. It's something I shouldn't have done in the first place. But then again, as humans, we all have things we do that are not necessarily criminal, but are not appropriate either. Back then, it just seemed like something that was fun and mutually consented to by adults.
And what do you make of the comment that say these are several women? I counted not less than 5 different women, and spanning of the several pictures, etc. Those who criticize and say, why would anybody line these women up? Was that a deliberate ploy to line women up because that concern had been expressed by women and people in Tamale?
Yeah. It's not as if it was a deliberate thing. These are ladies I have dated over several years. It's not as if I just got involved with them within a 1 month period or something.
So these are ladies that you were dating, they were your girlfriends, permanent relationship that you had at the time?
Yeah, so the number of people I date, I don't really think it should be an issue in question here. What's important is that I really didn't just line them up as specific targets or just for something, for any sort of malice. We're actually dating.
Okay, and we've spoken to people who say people record and film because of the excitement and it adds an extra thrill to the whole thing. Confirm for me, is that what it is?
Say again?
We've spoken to experts who say most people recording, because this is the first one we've seen leaked, either a photo or a video, and the explanation is that people record because there's an extra thrill it adds to the whole thing of having sex. Is that what it is for you?
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Right, and some don't understand why I kept them, especially some of the pictures that are very old. I kept them for so long that it's something I just know was stupid and very irresponsible.
And forgive me again, what were you doing with these pictures the time that you had it? Because as you said, you had these things, you had it for years. What were you doing with them? Going back to them? What exactly were you doing with them?
They were just what you do with normal pictures when you go out to the park or you meet someone and hang out. Pictures are meant for memories, right? some pictures can be shown to the public, but these were for my private viewing. Not even my closest friend knew I had these pictures till they came out. I never showed them to anyone. I never intended for them to come out into the public domain like they are now.
Finally,
I only just kept them. Yeah, I only just kept them just.
And finally, we understand that your father was saying today that people were threatening him and your other relatives because they saw your picture in it and they felt a bit angry at what had happened. Have you been told about this, and what's your response to it?
Well, yeah, to some extent I can understand the anger and disappointment, the frustrations, but to threaten my family for something I have done as an adult it's just going way too far.
Have you been in touch with any of the women involved in these pictures? We saw in the pictures, and what have they been telling you?
Yes, I've been in constant communication with some. Some have been unreachable because they have switched off their phones and stuff to avoid all this pressure. But yeah, those I've been in touch with, it's really not been easy for them, and I've been trying to explain and seek their forgiveness because I honestly didn't do this, and I never meant for this to happen. Because I've only just been trying to talk to them too. And I can't say they'll be alright, but just for them to know that I didn't do this, and I'm really sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, Khamil, for your time here on Newsnight. Khamil is the man you might have